My name is Edmund Yakani, Executive Director of CEPO. With due respect and honor, I would like to take this opportunity to speak to the leadership of the National Legislature and the members of the National Legislature, as we have been made aware that today you'll be having a session for endorsing the extended newly 2 years for the political transitional processes, as it was endorsed the day before yesterday in the meeting of the R-ARCSS. And we are aware that same meeting or the same session that they have today, you will trigger amendment bill for the Constitution as Amendment Bill 2024. My appeal to you that also you need to trigger amendment bill for the postponement of the declared national election as required by the National Election Act Amendment Bill 2013. The question of legitimacy for the Constitution will come to force when the Amendment Bill 2024 is signed into law by the President. And the same thing is also applied for the legitimacy of postponement of the election will come to force after the Electoral Amendment Bill 2024 is signed into law by the President, which this at least require 1 month period to gain legitimacy. But we are aware that as a National Legislative Assembly, you are the lawmakers. Therefore, as a civil society activist, I'm appealing for you to make the following decisions today in the Parliament. Number one, trigger amendment bills for the Constitution 2024, but also same time amendment bill for the postponement of the election, which is 2024, because 22nd September, which is the day for the dissolution of the government as required by the Electoral Act, falls on Sunday. So we are appealing to that trigger the two amendments at the same time. Also, we are asking you as our lawmakers, please sanction no more further extension in your resolutions of the Parliament. Please take a sunset clause for saying no more extension after this 2 years extension among the minutes of the Parliament and the resolutions of the Parliament. The third thing we require from you also, sanction the funding of the task that are left, as we term them as a pending task of the R-ARCSSS in the next 2 years. Is very important that funding have to come from the Ministry of Finance directly to the mechanisms. You all are aware in the Parliament how much money was embezzled in the name of the implementation of the agreement when the money is not sent directly from the Ministry of Finance and to the mechanism entrusted by the provisions of the agreement. The fourth ask we have before you as our parliamentarians, as our lawmakers, if you are really there for the best interest of the citizen, don't ignore the linkage of the newly extended 2 years for the transitional period with the Tumaini initiative. And our appeal is that sanction the implementation matrix development should incorporate the ideas and the suggestions that comes out of the Tumaini peace talks in Nairobi, because we are worried that if you leave Tumaini unrecognized by the Parliament, there's a high chances that the spoilers of Tumaini may kill it, and that means an extension for more further political instability. The fifth, and the last that we're asking you as a parliamentarians is that please also ask the parties to the agreement and the partners to the agreement and the Friends of South Sudan to work together to develop an implementable framework or an implementable matrix for delivering the political transition in the 2 years. And the implementation matrix must have clear responsibilities assigned, clear allocation of resources, and please, honorables, we are asking you to prioritize all national funding to be geared towards funding the 2 years of the transitional period with focus on election specifically, so that we will not again waste the newly 2 years as we have wasted for the 24 months that have passed in last time. And we are aware that there's a huge peace spoilers and profiteers of delaying genuine and timely implementation and adequate funding of the agreement. Take responsibility to set the country in a right path of political transitional process. Our lawmakers, time has come for us to appeal to you that forget your political party's color, forget your tribes, forget your ethnicity, forget your personal grievances. think about safety, security, stability of the country for the best interest of the citizen you claim to represent as lawmakers. Thank you very much.